Soccer 605 here with Coach Brandon Barkas, head coach at Augustana Women. You got to be pretty happy with what you just saw to your team bringing a 3-0 win out of Wayne State.
Yeah, I'm really happy. Wayne's a really tough team, and they brought a lot of energy, and they're athletic, and they do a good job of connecting passes, and really high restraining line. Caught us off sides quite a bit, but yeah, I'm really pleased. Really pleased.
The first half I was over on Huff's side, and she created so much problems for them down the left side. Got in, and you guys were just in their end the whole first half, it seemed like. Yeah,
we started really strong, and I think the momentum from Friday's game was good. I mean, we didn't win Friday's game, but we really played our style, and that was great. And then we came out today, and we really knocked the ball around and did a good job. Huff, we moved her from the middle to the flank, and she got space. She's really dynamic and just good. She's very, very fast, aggressive, and just good. Yeah.
I think, we always talk about playing at grass stain level or mud stain level or blood stain level, and I think she was the muddiest one on a dry field, so that was pretty good.
Yeah, and that's the thing, too, with our front runners, and we really ask, and having a deeper line of confrontation, that once we do commit, that we really get after it, and she did that for us very well, yeah.
They did get in on you in about the 8th minute, and Amanda Wagner came up with a massive save at that point that I think that could have changed the complexion of this entire game, but she got the job done. I don't even know how she saw that ball.
It was a great reaction save, and we train a lot on balls served into the box, and we work on footwork, and we spend a lot of time her and I and Ashley Limmer with just dealing with those sort of situations. We train a lot situationally, and they're both very solid technically, so it allows us an opportunity to do more situational, tactical type stuff, dealing with through balls and things. And she was just really on it, and all day I think Amanda was just really solid for us in the back. Her distribution was great, communication was good. A couple times they got in behind and broke us down, but she would just really stepped up to the challenge, so I was proud of her.
Today she tied the Augustana all-time record for clean sheets, and it wasn't a win that just got given to her. She had to come up big several times.
Yeah, Amanda's had a great career. Really blessed with her coming in and stepping in when she did, early in her career, and she's just very, very solid. Good technically, and the thing about her as a senior this year, just really composed. Brings great leadership. She's part of our leadership group that we have here with our team, and really just proud of Amanda. She's really, really been great.
At halftime it looked to me like, they saw how much trouble Huff gave them down the left side, and they kind of shifted some players around to try to shut her down. I thought that was just brilliant the way your players immediately recognized that and then exploited the right side the rest of the game.
Part of our game plan in the second half was to try to mix it up a little bit more. We did want to, change the point of attack, more. However, I wanted that to come through the midfield and not necessarily from our backs. And early in the second half, it came from our backs a lot, just being a little too literal, I believe. But yeah, by changing that point, it helped us be a little more dangerous. They're a really good back line, good defensively across the board, and they're hard tacklers, and they really get after it, and I think their attitude to collectively defend is really, really good. So that made it tough on us when our backs were trying to be the ones that were playmaking as opposed to our midfield. But we kind of sorted it out about halfway through the second half, maybe 3/4 through the way second half, and then next thing you know, we created some opportunities and scored a couple goals, and it was great.
I waited the whole game because I really wanted to see Katie Hurd get a ball being up high, and I'll tell you what, I don't know what's going through her mind while she's doing that, but she's just pure thinking about that goal. She's got to be drooling like a Pavlovian dog almost.
Katie Hurd is really fun to watch. Like I said, our USF interview, that she sat out last year with a broken foot, and took a really long time to heal, but she has just been, she's so fun. She's just creative and she's crafty, and the thing about Hurd is that she's clever enough to do whatever she wants. Pretty much every situation. She can play with her back to goal. She's really technical. She's just got lots of different moves in her toolkit. She's just really clever player and just really, really fun. Yeah.
And she's fearless. She took a nasty hit right when she released that ball into the goal, but she got up and limped away and played the rest of the match.
I'll tell you, I should have recruited Courtney True harder, because that kid is legit. And her just sacrificed, just laid all out. And Courtney True was just fantastic today. She made a save in the second half. I don't know if you caught, where our Annie Thornton, our number 26, hit a shot. I thought that was a goal, and Courtney just came out of nowhere. And, and with her, getting that opportunity to get in behind, I mean, again, just clever. Just recognized what was going on, put that ball, just slipped it far post. Just great. And I really didn't know if we were going to beat Courtney again because she was really good today, I felt.
I did get that save, and it was on close-up, and I think that may be our new header on the website. It was beautiful. She was really stretched out.
Yeah, Courtney True. She's legit. Very, very good.
Well, Coach, speaking of legit, you got a real legit team here. I was really impressed with the way they all played today. It's nice to see you able to put as many players off the bench on the field and not lose 1 ounce of competitiveness on the field.
Yeah, I said in the interview before that we really stress team, and we've got some great women here. It's the culture of Augustana to bring great people here. We've got a good, strong sense of community and faith, and the women here are just great, and they all really do a good job of supporting each other. And it's interesting when you got a big team. It's hard sometimes not to be selfish when you're not getting opportunities, but the girls really do a good job of sacrificing for each other. And and players coming off the bench were great today. I mean, that's what we needed, especially after a very tough physical game against Truman on Friday. We needed to utilize our depth, and they did a really good job.
So you have a Minnesota team coming up next?
Yep, we play Northern on Saturday at Northern at 1. That'll be a good test, and then we've got Minnesota State Moorhead on Sunday in Moorhead. And anytime you go on the road, it's a battle. I mean, it's a battle, and I think Northern last year we beat Northern in overtime, and I mean they could have very easily have taken that game from us last year. And Moorhead's always tough on the road, and so I anticipate a couple real battles. I anticipate using our depth. I anticipate that there's going to be a lot of fouls, but if we can stick to our game plan, hopefully we can come out of the right side of those games. So yeah.
Well, thanks very much, Coach Barkas, for allowing us to come video the game from the sideline, and for your time and the graciousness of your players. We truly do appreciate it. We'll be back.
Hey, my pleasure, Coach McKee. Thank you.